Hi, my name is Heroic Imagination-Coseo, and this is my Heroic Imagination project. So in the summer of 2016, I was a volunteer at the Great Lakes Science Center when they did their summer camps. In total, I volunteered around 200 hours, and I also, throughout my high school career, I was involved in Big Brother, Big Sister, which is a mentoring and tutoring program that they offer through my high school that helps out the elementary schools and middle schools with kids who have either problems at home or they have academic problems. And I did this program from sophomore year to senior year, and you get paired with one individual, and I stayed with that individual in 5th grade and then 6th and 7th grade. I overall did around 150 hours with this program. My little in particular needed more help academically and socially than he did with any like home problems or behavioral things like that. I did a fundraiser both at my graduation party and for my birthday for the Glioblastoma Malform Foundation. And the reason why I did this is because in April of this past year, my aunt unexpectedly passed away from having this terrible disease. We knew for around 2.5 weeks before she passed away of it, and obviously left my family very distraught. I raised in total around $600 for this organization, and that is currently used to obviously help research. And if a lot of people don't know exactly what this is, but basically it's like a brain tumor that is uncurable and is caused, like no one knows what it's caused by, and they can't really stop it once it starts. This is actually what John McCain passed away from after he stopped his treatment, so that just kind of tells you that no matter how much money you have, that it cannot stop this terrible disease. So obviously it hurts a lot of people and it's very unheard of. So I decided that spending, my birthday money and helping in ways like that would be very helpful for this foundation. I also have donated blood since sophomore year of high school. In total, I've donated a little over a gallon, and the one picture that I have shown here is in high school when I was donating, and the little like letter thing is from this past donation that I did in September. And I think that it's like super cool that they tell you where your blood donation was used and like when and just like stuff like that. As much as I am like terrified of needles and giving blood and stuff like that, it just like really is helpful, I guess, and like I get to see kind of where it goes, and I know that a lot of people that can donate don't donate because they're too scared of it or they just don't get around to it. And since I know that like I can manage the anxiety that I can get from it to help someone else, I can deal with that for a little bit while someone else might die if they don't get the blood. So I've done that for a while. I have had some issues with it, but that doesn't stop me from doing it again. My family, I'll help out with my cousins and my grandparents a lot. The picture all the way on the left is me and my 3 little cousins. This is after my aunt passed away, their grandmother, and they were trying to clean up the house, and they needed me to take them off of their parents' hands. So I just kind of kept them busy, and I think I kept them busy for like 2 hours, and they literally were putting makeup and pretty much anything and everything they could find and think of in my hair and pretty much everywhere. As you can see, was quite attractive. Picture in the middle, I actually took over Thanksgiving break when I was staying at my cousin's house, and I was helping them watch the kids while my cousin was getting some work done, and when they would go to the gym and just stuff like that. So currently, this is the youngest. His name's Luke, and he's using me as a bench while he watches his TV show. And then all the way on the right is my grandmother. She is 93, and I help out with a lot of her health issues, and I've gone over and I've taken her to doctor's appointments, and I will go and help fill her medication. And she needs a lot of assistance now because this picture was taken around 2 years ago. So she can no longer walk on her own and just some stuff like that. So I help out a lot with her and my other grandmother, which is. And then my personal heroes, my mom and my dad, they have helped me through a lot, and they really have set like a really good example for me. And they have always taught me to put other people first. And I really feel like that has shaped who I am, especially considering that I'm going into nursing, which is literally helping everyone else first. They have always just raised me to be a really good person and have been incredibly, helpful with everything they've gone through in their lives, just whatever. They always put other people first. And then in the middle is my aunt. She's also my godmother, and I am just very close with her, and whenever I would get stressed out and just really needed something else to do, she would suggest that we go somewhere out to eat, or that we could watch a movie together, or just pretty much do anything other than what I was doing. And she's just really helped out. She's always been there when I needed her, and also with everything that she's gone through in life has been extremely helpful. And then all the way on the right is me with my 2 older brothers. I have amazing older brothers, and they're so kind and helpful to me. My oldest brother is in the middle. He is he acts like a bit of a tough guy, but he really has some good life advice and is extremely helpful since he's like 7 or 8 years older than me. And he just really, whenever I really need some wise advice, he is extremely helpful. And then on the left is my middle brother, and he has gone through a lot of hard times in life, and he has always been there for me. And I can call him whenever I need him, and he's the first one that'll answer, and I don't have to worry about him not getting back to me or anything like that. He helps me with a lot of, emotional distresses and stuff like that, since he's been through a lot. And both my brothers have just really been incredible role models for me, and just really set the bar high and expectation that I become a good person. Thank you for watching my presentation.